Alright, kid, there you go.
Ah, there's our guy. Nothing beats a little taste of home, now does it?
Not so much as a feather out of place. Got one healthy bird here.
Enough to ride?
Sure, though I wouldn't try till he's done eating. Once he's had his fill, though, I'm sure he'll come around to the idea, if we ask him nice. Ain't that right? I'll need to prep his gear and all that, so why don't you wait outside?
What the? Oh, hey, this guy!
Hey there.
What a pleasant surprise.
The assessment materia guy.
Do remember me, don't you?
Yes, I do.
I knew you would. It was an absolute pleasure working with you in Midgar. Thank you again. Your invaluable intel allowed me to create so much materia. Detecting internal monologue. The hell's this weirdo doing here?
Kid! What the?
I was created by Professor Hojo, you know. Though your thoughts could be read by any cyborg. But,
what?
to answer your question, I took a page out of your book and skipped town. Now, the whole world's my laboratory. Speaking of which, I have a favor to ask, if it's not too much trouble.
You need more battle intel.
That's the Cloud I know. Always eager to get on with it. But yes, though, I'd like you to activate some Remna Wave towers first. They were originally constructed by the Republic of Junon, but were claimed by Shinra after the war. Since which time they've sat idle and untouched, just waiting for someone to put them to good use. The more towers you activate around the world, the more my processing power will grow. As will the area I can survey. I might even be able to construct a communications network independent of Shinra. How does that sound? You'd not only be helping me, but yourselves as well.
Sounds like a fair trade.
If we find any, we'll turn them on.
Wonderful. I thought you might say something like that. Let's get started then. See that tower? That's your first target. And this will activate it.
The Chad
As
module.
the tower's
What the?
close by, allow me to accompany you.
That's a heck of a name.
Here we are. Tower activation confirmed. Initiating preliminary scan of the grasslands. I'll ascertain the locations of fiends and natural resources.
Oh, the map reveal mechanic. Okay.
After careful consideration, I have devised a new name for this type of research. I call it World Intel.
Chad module. Okay. Chadley will employ the data you collect to develop new materia, create new combat simulations, and embark on other scientific endeavors. Activate the Remna Wave towers you encounter to help Chadley deepen your understanding of this world.
I hope you'll assist me in gathering relevant data by completing various tasks on your travels. In return, I will use the information you provide to develop new materia, quid pro quo. To summarize, I want us to become research partners. But
I
before
do
that,
the work.
is there anything you would like to ask?
You do the examination.
With each piece of world intel you collect, you will also provide me with the data I need to develop new materia. What I ultimately produce, however, is for you to decide. I look forward to finding out what we can create together. Do you happen to have any questions about world intel and the like?
Gotcha, so I get research points and then can spend them on specific things. Okay.
These communications towers were built by the Republic of Junon in order to further their understanding of the planet. They scan for all manner of signals, which in turn reveal myriad locations of interest, such as long-forgotten ruins and rare natural phenomena. Should you happen to stumble across a tower, please activate it. I must urge you to proceed with caution, though. Feral beasts often claim these installations as their territory. Do you happen to have any questions about world intel and the like? Which particular task would you like to learn about?
Oh, okay.
Simply put, life springs are formed when the life stream breaches the planet's surface. To Shinra, the volume of Mako that can be extracted from these springs is insignificant, certainly not worth the expense. But to us, they are a veritable font of knowledge. In order to tap these precious reserves, however, you will first need to find them. If you still have questions about world intel, please ask away. While it is normal for creatures to adapt to their environment, sometimes these adaptations make them a threat. I would like you to track down and eliminate these creatures, and amass data on them in the process. If you still have questions about world intel, please ask away. In certain remote areas, fragments of planetary wisdom have coalesced into crystalline forms. Though the knowledge contained within them is vast and varied, one subject is of particular interest to me, that of summons. If you would analyze the crystals in my stead, thus extracting said knowledge from them, I can use it to enhance our materia. If you still have questions about world intel,
Gotcha, so the
please
crystals
ask
are
away.
how I go for summon materials. Okay.
Ah, yes. I was hoping you would ask. I detected some strange energy signals earlier. My current theory is that they emanate from the remnants of ancient artifacts. But until we investigate, there's simply no telling what the sources might be. And since we have yet to identify them, I have taken the liberty of naming these objects proto-relics. A rather endearing name, if I may say so. At any rate, I would be grateful if you could investigate said curiosities and ultimately recover them for study. If you still have questions about world intel, please ask away. Do you happen to have any questions about world intel and the like? With a special pair of goggles, you can do battle in a virtual arena, regardless of your real-world location. That's the combat simulator. Or my combat simulator, as Shinra developed the stationary models first. And fret not, it will never be obsolete. I'll keep it up to date with intel from unique enemy encounters. I will also endeavor to implement all of the summons, once I finish analyzing the myths and legends surrounding them, of course. In fact, after poring over stories from the grasslands, I have finished implementing a new one, the towering colossus known as Titan. Engage him at your leisure. Do you happen to have any questions about world intel and the like? In that case, I see no reason not to begin at once. With your activation of this tower, my analysis of the grasslands has already yielded some data. Though hardly substantial, it is enough for me to create materia. Which of these would you like?
Oh, double materias? That's an interesting concept. Ooh. Auto unique ability. Interesting. I'm actually really curious about getting this double materia. And I think I'll go ahead and get this one and see about possibly... Oh, and then further copies take more points.
I wish you all the best in the long journey that lies ahead of you. And remember, you're not in this alone. Should you require assistance, just ask.
Assessing and defeating new fiends will provide Chadley with the data he needs to update the simulator with combat challenges. Completing these challenges earn a variety of rewards, such as powerful summoning materia. Okay. Oh, okay, and this is how they entice you into finding Swamplion's tower. There's Moogle intel. There's another tower. I passed a tower on the way from there. Yeah. Oh, what's this up here? Ooh. And then Fiend intel, Expedition intel. Okay. Yeah, let's do a little bit of this, let's let the intel things finish. Okay.
Cloud! I have recreated Titan, the mythical colossus of the grasslands, in virtual space. I encourage you to pit your skills against this summoned entity so that I might complete its materia.
Ooh. Three-person battle in which you pick your team. Confront the legendary earthrending colossus known as Titan to gauge the deiform entity's combat prowess. Battling summoned entities. Emerge victorious against these mighty entities in the combat simulator to be rewarded with their summoning materia. If an entity is proving too difficult, you can gain an advantage in battle by analyzing its corresponding summon crystals found around the world. Oh. You know what? Let's see how I do against its full might. Oh, come on. Okay, no, I'm getting my butt handed to me. Okay. Okay, summons are no joke anymore. Yep. Okay. So. Oh, okay. That is drastically different. Okay. Ow. Series of 3-person battles in which you pick your team, engage in simulated combat. Rounds 5. Ooh, a healing materia 2. Basics, okay. Oh, but that gives... Okay, I think I'm gonna go ahead and do these combat trainings, because that just gives me pretty much free rewards. I'll be back in a little bit. Oh, goddamn, flying enemies. While guarding with right bumper, you can team up with allies to perform a variety of synergy skills. Activate the 5, 6, 7, or 8. Utilizing synergy skills does not consume ATB charges, but instead fills them when they connect. Available skills differ depending on which character is being actively controlled and can range from powerful attacks to defensive maneuvers. Okay. Different synergy skills may also have different button inputs. Combo skills like Bullet Batter for example, can be activated immediately with a single button press. Repeatedly press the button to continue the combo. Other skills, like Power Cleave, however, require you to hold down the button to charge up power, then release to execute the attack. Press the button just as an enemy attacks to activate skills like Counter Fire.
Let's go!
Let me at him!
That's right. With me! Let's go! You're up! Ready? Now!
Ah.
Let's do this. Ready? That's that. Do it!
Hey!
Come on. Ready? Come on.
Oh, whoops. Very much missed that.
Let's go. Ready?
Coming! That hit?
Come on.
Let me at him!
Gotcha. It's on now.
Synergy abilities apply unique buffs when activated. For example, Partners in Pain raises Cloud and Barret limit levels by 1. Synchro Cyclone temporarily grants Cloud and Tifa unlimited MP. Relentless Rush boasts increased potency against staggered foes and extends the duration of their stagger. Okay.
Tifa.
Let me at him!
There we go. Okay.
All warmed up.
So attacking is not actually the best way to build up my ATB gauge, or charges. Interesting. Alrighty, so all those trainings are done. I'm going to back out and do some materia
You make
rearranging.
short work of that simulation. I can't help but wonder where we'll meet next. So many fascinating possibilities.
I would not be surprised if you had planted a tracker on me somewhere. Probably under the shoulder panel. Anyway, I'm gonna rearrange equipment for folks, and we'll see how that goes. See you in a bit. Alrighty, so I'm back to just go over what I've got set up. I've got Cloud with a Buster Sword and Power Wrist Guards. I've got him equipped with a Fire and Ice Materia and Precision Defense so that I can perfect block easier. And then weapon ability damage, or actually no, I'm going to give him the 200 health. Then for Barret, he's rather limited currently. So I've given him the double combo Fire and Ice Materia as well as Steadfast Block so that he takes less damage and can build his ATB gauge faster, as well as giving him the Chocobo and Moogle Materia just so that he has a summon option. For Red, I have given him Fire and Poison. He also had room for the Assess Materia, so I'm actually going to be bringing him onto the team. He also has HP up, because his Invigorating Vengeance gives him HP back when he goes into it. So that's going to be nice. He has 2 damage types with poison and fire, so he does not have a summon right now. Tifa is getting the ice materia as well as the Ifrit materia, so that she has options of 2 damage types. She also has her chakra materia and another HP up materia, as well as the utterly unbridled strength. Aerith is going to be our healer. She also has Wind and Shiva for her 2 damage types, and has MP up because healer, additional magic helps, and wind damage because wind materia. Double checking, yeah, because the fleeting familiar thing, I haven't figured out what exactly that's doing. So, that's my team, and I think I'm going to go into having Aerith and... so let's see. I think... Oh, hold on. Edit party. Okay, so. Party 1. I think I'm going to do that. Party 2. I think I'm going to do that. Well, no. Party 2 will be Tifa, and then Party 3 will be... there. So, every team has Cloud and Aerith, because I primarily play Cloud, and Aerith is our healer. Every team should have a healer. So with that, I think I'm going to be rocking around with Team Combo 1 for a little while. And let's do some weapon upgrades.